So if you guys missed my ComplexCon recap videos, day 1 and 2, go check them out on my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys my entire haul from ComplexCon. What is going on, guys? Hess here from CollectiveKicks.com, and I wanted to bring you guys a video and show you guys my pickups from ComplexCon. Super fun time down there, and the first day I didn't buy too much. The second day I definitely went a little crazier, bought a lot of different merch. So a lot of the stuff I ended up getting was just from smaller boutiques and stuff that didn't have crazy lines. A couple of the stuff I got because of other people looking out for me. But I ended up copping quite a few things, so let's go ahead and get into this video. So first things first, I ended up getting this paddle. If you didn't see my day 1 vlog, basically they ended up doing a raffle with golden tickets, and this was the number that I ended up getting, 1 of 300. Didn't end up winning anything from the raffles. They had some crazy rare human races that Kais was actually emceeing the event, which was really cool to actually see him up there, and he did a great job actually emceeing it. They gave everybody that got a paddle a boost ball afterwards. I can play paddle ball, I guess, now. But it was pretty cool they ended up giving us something at least, so we didn't walk away empty-handed from the raffle. So I picked up this from PacSun Fear of God the first day when I entered the raffle for the Fear of God shoes, which who knows if I'm going to win, I doubt it. There was a ton of people waiting in line, and the way they worked the raffle was kind of janky. Anybody could basically just sign up both days, and then they didn't let you know what shoe you are actually going to be winning potentially for the raffle. So you didn't get to enter for a specific shoe. They just ask you your shoe size and all of your shipping information. So kind of interesting, but I saw these pants there, and I decided I was going to pull the trigger on them. I like the color of these pants right here, these Fear of God cargos, and I know cargos are kind of weird. At first they couldn't find my size, and then they went back and looked, and then they found my size, so it worked out. They said to like size up, so I got an XL. I was gonna get a large, but ended up doing an XL. We'll see. Hopefully it fits. But $100 though, kind of expensive pants. But I figured I'd at least walk away with something. So next up, I ended up getting something from Atmos, which was super rad. They had a lot of Nike stuff because of their previous collabs. It's Atmos and Nike, and then Air Max Day. And I didn't get any film of it, which I should have. But Air Max Day 2018, there's gonna be another Atmos collab dropping. That looks really, really crazy. So I ended up getting an animal print t-shirt as well as the Atmos animal print t-shirt. So here's shirt 1. And here is shirt 2. Pretty cool. I like the Nike logos all over the side. And then it has Atmos on the top, on the back. So those were my 2 Atmos pickups, and I actually got to meet the owners of Atmos that were standing right in the Atmos booth, which was really cool to actually be able to meet them in person. Next up, I ended up getting this IKEA lookalike brand for kids. LGGS stands for Little Giants Giant Shorties. This is gonna ruffle feathers, and a lot of people are gonna be pissed, but I thought it was kind of funny. This could be a timeless shirt, you never know. And then it has a logo on the back. And the other one I thought was funny, it just says resist. So next up we have a grocery bag, the ATCQ branding. And this actually was probably my favorite pickups that I ended up getting from the event. It was really cool that Tribe Called Quest had a booth, but they also had different merch both days. So the first day, I went in and I actually got this t-shirt, which I thought was cool. Kind of like a throwback vibe to it, as you could see here. But the next day I went back and I saw that everything was different. And I thought this one was cool. It definitely has kind of a vibe from some of the old album covers. And then I ended up getting this one for the wife, and hopefully she'll like this shirt. And then lastly, I got a black and orange lid, which I'm super stoked about that they had with the ATCQ on the back. So that one was one of my favorite, reasonably priced, I think. So this next one is pretty crazy. I ended up getting some ComplexCon merch. This would have not been possible without the help of some other people. Lena especially, big shout out to her, Alex, her cousin, the Flight School brothers, and then there was 2 other people that also waited in line. But this was really cool because the line for this was hours long just to get the merch, and then it was like an hour to pick up the merch as well. So super crazy lines. So basically you had this stock card right here, and you could pick any of these items on here, including any of these ones on the back. And so I just had to scan through and decide what I was going to end up buying. And then I guess this toy down here was really, really crazy. I didn't even know about it, but $750 retail, but they're selling it for like $2,500 or something like that on the open market, which is just nuts. First, I ended up getting the ice hat, which is just a snapback. It looked pretty cool, so I thought this would be nice to add to my hats. And then I ended up getting this hoodie for the wife. Let's go ahead and open it up. It said it was this silhouette hoodie. That's the look of the hoodie. Kind of a cool logo. In the back, you can see it says ComplexCon. I won't tell her the price though, because the hoodie was $90. And then for me, I ended up getting a shirt. So I ended up going with the graduate t-shirt that they had in stock. Let's go ahead and open it and see. So this is what they call the graduate shirt. As you can see, it has that crazy logo on the shirt. And then on the back, it has a ComplexCon. The person that designed these shirts, if you didn't know, is the same person that did the Yeezy teddy bear, the graduation cover and that sort of stuff. So pretty well-known artist. I'm not in that art space though, so I don't really know as much about it. So that was the ComplexCon merch. This was probably the craziest pickup that I ended up getting, which is the Stash Air Force Ones. And the way that we got these was nuts. We got these from the Sneakers app. So they posted it on the Sneakers app, and you had to go to the location in the building, pull up your Sneakers app, and actually look at the image. So we were actually standing in line to get our ComplexCon merch, and I actually held our place in line, and Lena and her cousin ended up running over and got a picture of it with my phone. So I big thank you to Alex and Lena for helping me out with this. So much love from them. It was just super appreciated. We had to actually go run in line to get these, and we were the last 3 people in line. So all of the sizes were gone, but Lena was a size 4, so she actually got her size. And this size is a 5.5, which is actually my wife's size. Unfortunately, Alex got the 15, but he's just gonna keep it as a keepsake regardless of whichever size it was. Without them, this wouldn't have happened, and Stash ended up signing the box. I had him write my name on it. So these are the Stash Air Force Ones, and I'm so stoked that we actually ended up getting these, but even better, we got to meet Stash, and he signed the box, and he presented us the shoes. And the best part about it all is these were free. Like, we didn't have to pay a dime for them. It was too crazy, and you could see the bottom of the shoe. It was just a crazy, crazy experience, the fact that we got these for free. If you don't know who Stash is, he's a graffiti artist from the 80s. The dude is legendary in that workspace, and he's done a lot of different collabs with Nike in the past. But what a cool concept from Nike to be able to release a pair exclusively at ComplexCon through something like the augmented reality. It's something that we could see probably in the future for lots of major events. I think it was just a really cool added bonus to the releases, especially since I actually ended up getting a pair. So the next one I ended up getting is just a t-shirt from this place called Carrots, but it was a booth right next to the Nike place, and it was orange, so I was like, let's go check this out. And I ended up getting a t-shirt. And here's a t-shirt that I ended up getting. It just says Carrots in orange. It sort of smells like carrots. I'm just kidding, it doesn't smell like carrots. So that was the Carrots tee. Also right next to the Carrots booth, we saw the Santa Boys booth, so I had to stop in and say what's up to Fran. And I had to buy a pair to support him and his brand. They've sent me a couple different pairs, and I definitely support what they've been doing. It's really cool to see them doing big things. They had a more exclusive kind of bag for the red pair, but I ended up opting in for the black pair. I figured I could wear this pair with more things, and you could see here the black, gold, and white. I like that color scheme in general, and you can see the logo on the bottom. Really nice pair of slides. But it was really cool to be able to meet Fran in person for the first time after all these years. So kudos to Fran and all the big things that he's doing with Santa Boys. And the last thing, I just got a couple things from Extra Butter, nothing too major. I wanted the Raekwon joints, but at the end of the day, like, I just probably couldn't fit any more stuff in my luggage. I ended up just getting a logo hat that says Butter on it. I have a ton of black and white hats, but it's always fun to add one more. Is it awkward when a larger person walks around with a hat that says Butter? I don't know, it might be embarrassing. And the last thing to show you guys, I ended up getting this t-shirt from Extra Butter as well. For anybody that's a Gremlins fan, this is just pretty cool. I thought it looked really rad, and especially on a green shirt. I don't really have too many green shirts, so I thought this would be fun, and given the theme, I thought it was definitely worth getting one in green. So the Gremlins theme on here. And that wraps up everything that I picked up from ComplexCon. It was crazy fun, and I definitely want to do it again. It was also crazy crowded, but it was super, super fun experience. And anyways, it was really cool to meet so many people and see so many things in such a jam-packed 2 days. And hopefully you guys like watching some of the videos that I did from the vlogs, which again is exclusively filmed off of my iPhone 10. I just thought it would be kind of fun. I know the audio quality wasn't too great on it, but that was because it was super loud where we were at. But that's all we have. Hopefully you guys liked the haul video, and thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys for some more videos very soon. Peace, guys.